Hello everybody. Right, not sure if you can see this very well. The light isn't brilliant here today. Well, how can we say this? Almost everyone watching this by now will have made their own pot can stove, their meths burner, or they'll have a Trangia kicking about and they'll have made us a wire frame to put your pots on. We've all done it because that's the way we are. We like to experiment. And yeah, it's nice. It's great to be able to make things, but I'm always on the quest for things that are professionally made but are nice and affordable. Now, the Trangia stove is a very well-known stove. This isn't one of them. This one here is made by a company, Miltech I think it is, and it's basically a Trangia clone. You can see inside there, it looks exactly the same. The burner's around the edge, the cap has the rubber seal in it, so that when you put the cap on and screw it up, okay, it can actually seal the fuel in so you can leave fuel in it. One of the biggest problems with the pop can stove that we all make is, of course, can't leave fuel in them, so you have to carry a little bottle of fuel as well as the stove itself, and when you get to wherever it is you have to fill it up and then la 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 la. Now this one, like I said, Trangia clone, there's the rubber seal in the top of the cap, there's the very nice, quite solid feeling, quite solid sounding Trangia clone. Now on their own these are selling, depending on who you go to, anywhere from about £4 or £5 up to, I think I saw one at £12. Might have been a genuine Trangia, but the clones are generally in the £5 to £8 mark on their own, you see, and that's what they look like. Some are a bit cheap and tacky. Watch out for the really cheap Chinese copies. They're very thin. You've got the base there. If you press it, it's going ping pong. This one isn't. Nice and solid. Now, the company that sells this one also sells a little pot stand. You see that pot stand there? Now, it's got a ring in the middle. It fits any Trangia stove because, of course, they're clones, they're identical, and the pot stand is big enough to take your large pots. It gives you the right clearance between the top of the cooker itself and, of course, the bottom of the pot, which means you get the maximum flame coverage. But it's a bit bulky, sticks out, as you can see. But does it? Because this one is spring loaded. You push the legs down and turn them in, and it will fold up all on itself. You see? So that's what it looks like when it's folded up. The cooker sits inside it when it's folded, if you want. I prefer to take it out because it rattles around a little bit inside there. But it's a bugger doing all this with one hand. But as you can imagine, if you put that in, fold it all shut, that's actually quite a compact little lump. It's very solid. These are, I believe, stainless steel, but you know, time will tell us if they're rust, depending on what quality stainless steel they are. So how much do you pay? Bearing in mind the cooker on its own is about £6 or £7. Like I said, from about 4 up to about 7 just for the cooker. Well, it's £7.50p for the cooker, the folding stand, and that includes postage. This is in the UK, of course. I'm back in the UK at the moment, so here we go. So if you want a stove, you want a Trangia style stove, because let's face it, they are the best. All the ones we make with pop cans are brilliant fun, but really quite fragile. The Trangia stove itself, nice and solid. There's bags and bags of equipment out there that you can use with it, and of course it comes with the lid, which is also a very handy snuffer. Yeah. This hasn't got the simmer ring that you see on some of them, but the simmer ring is of dubious value on account of you throw it on top to simmer, there's nothing to get it off with. It's actually red hot, so there's not really any way of putting the flames out apart from trying to smother it. So for my money, this one here, like I said, £7.50, available on good old eBay. Can't mention the name of the people because, of course, all them silly advertising laws, all that sort of thing. But if you look on eBay, you'll see this on there. Both of these items are made in Germany, and I think it's Miltech, and it's £7.50 all in. Like I said, UK postage included in the price. So if you say it was going to be a couple of quid for postage, normally, you're looking at £5.50 for the unit with the stand. Bloody good value if you ask me. So there you are, a quick update from my finds in the UK. Oh, sorry about that, bit of a noisy drop. So there you are, nice shiny Trangia type stove with a nice folding, fairly decent size. If I put my hand on it, you can see the size of the pot stand itself. And of course it'll take any size pot right down to the very small ones. And if you've got a very small pot, you can fold these in and make them all face inwards and put an even smaller pot on there, like I don't know, whatever you're cooking. Some people like baked bean cans, but who knows? So there you are, £7.50 all in on eBay right now. It's my pick of the week, folks. So there we are. Keep looking, have fun, enjoy the outdoors. Now the sun's coming back and the rain's going away a bit, and I'll catch you next time for a bit of an update. Cheers, guys. Bye now.